Really? Congratulations, you got married?
To a tuna fish.
A living tuna fish? Or is it like dead? Is it prepared?
She's in a can.
Ooh.
Yep.
Sorry.
I haven't popped it open yet, though.
Is she cooperative? I don't know. It's like, what's the follow-up question for if you're married to a tuna fish in a can?
Yeah.
They're very cooperative. I mean, any wife in a can,
Wife in a can is not something you want to look up on the internet.
Okay.
Is that what you're worried about?
Yes, a little bit.
That's a great site, by the way.
Shout out what?
We'll put that ObamaSoundoff.com. Not a sponsor, but that's where we went to get those. You can have a conversation with Barack Obama.
Oh, man. I am, for the record, before I came in, I had already done a cardio workout.
That showed a little bit on that mile.
I was not.
I will say, surprising how equal we were for the most part. 47 sit-ups, within 6/100ths of a second on the shuttle run. What else did we do?
Stretched.
The stretch was.
I was surprised.
I've been doing the stretches in the morning, and it's really helped me. I was just 1.5 centimeters longer than you, though.
Like if we're like traveling anywhere, and we usually will share a hotel room, separate beds, but sometimes I'll wake up. I mean, I'm willing to save money, but I'm not willing to save
I put
that
my wife
much
in
money.
a can in my bed.
I'll save money by getting one hotel room with 2 beds. That's my limit. Yeah. So there's many a morning that I'll wake up and like I don't like to get out of bed, so I'm in the bed, I roll over, and Rhett's on the floor
with my leg
in his
in the air.
underwear with like his foot wrapped around a towel doing some sort of stretch.
The stretch that gives me the ability to go off the charts. Well, not off the charts, but to be a 15-year-old.
Every morning you wake up and roll out of bed onto the floor, wrap a towel around your foot, and then jerk it into the air.
You know how I told you that my doctor told me to not do any of those stretches, to do that sit and reach thing because of the way it might hurt my back.
Yeah.
Well, but he told me a whole bunch of other stretches that I should do, and I've been doing them. You remember when I hurt my back really bad? Like a couple of years ago.
Right before we were on Conan.
And
the Barbarian 3.
And then I heard it again. I heard it again the beginning of 2012. Anyway,
I'm more mild.
2013. I've been doing these stretches and I've gotten flexible. I mean, I am as flexible as I've ever been. As flexible as I was when I was, a baby. And babies, you could bend them all around. You bend them all around. You can do all kinds of things. Just.
And their heads are mushy too.
Yeah, they are. Their skulls have not formed.
But let's go back to middle school. First of all, we had PE. We didn't call it gym class.
PE.
We called it PE.
With Mr. Elsie, Coach Elsie.
We
called him Mr. Elsie.
Yeah, because the coaches coach sports, but a teacher, either Mr. or Mrs. is a teacher, and he was a teacher of physical education, PE.
And he had on, he wore
softball shorts every single day.
I mean, you don't have to, I think somebody should have told him, you don't have to do that. No, you don't.
By the way, he probably is watching, and this will get to him.
Well, he went on to become principal.
Somewhere.
It is high school, I think.
And I still picture him sitting behind that desk in softboard. What's it? Softball
shorts.
Softball shorts.
Softboard.
And, I have a pair. That pair of softball shorts that I've worn frequently. I'm looking at Stevie because Stevie is the keeper of the softball shorts. And you know how small they are. That's Alan Elsie, Coach Elsie.
Oh, now you said his first name. Well, he doesn't wear them anymore, I'm sure. He's moved on to other things. I mean, it was like 1987. That's what you were. We didn't think anything of it. It was great. Wore socks.
I remember that Coach Elsie taught me to continue breathing while stretching. I'll never forget that. And he said, "Don't look down, look up." And when I did the V-sit today, I didn't do that, or the sit and reach.
Don't look down, look up.
But we didn't. This was our elementary school went all the way through 8th grade, and we had locker rooms, but we didn't. And there were showers in there, but we did not go and shower. Did we even change clothes for PE?
Yes.
You
change clothes, but you don't shower. No.
And when
I was afraid to do that in high school.
I was very shy when it came to changing clothes. I can't imagine me changing clothes in front of classmates in middle school. That's traumatic. Were there stalls?
There was bathroom stalls. Did you go into like a commode, like a toilet stall to change?
I think
I did not.
I don't think I did, but I didn't take my underwear off. I'm certain I was not comfortable with it.
You don't have to take your underwear off to get on those softball shorts. You just pull them up.
Well, we wore Umbros.
Yeah.
Or Umbro. You guys know Umbros? Oh, yeah. Umbros? Soccer shorts. We wore those all day. We didn't just wear those for PE.
I did not wear those all day. Because
you were too tall.
Yeah. Well, and it kind of was a little dorky. I really think it was a little dorky.
And revealing.
Yeah.
They had big wide openings.
Yeah, they did.
Anyway, whatever.
Umbros and Sambas. Remember those?
I remember.
Never took part in that.
I remember deodorant being passed around. I do remember that.
I did not partake in that either.
I didn't either, but like there were groups of friends that would pass around deodorant. And I was subconscious about how much hair is under my arms.
Yeah, you should have been.
Like, I mean, there's a lot of hair. I have hairy pits, and I always have.
You don't have to keep reminding us.
And there's a curl in this one.
Oh, God.
Look at that curl. It's like...
Censor that, please.
Just blur the curl.
Yeah, that should definitely be censored.
But it smells kind of good.
No, it doesn't.
I have on deodorant.
There's nothing good about it.
Would you like to share my deodorant?
No, I have my own. But I will tell you, thanks to Nick getting you to do the challenge where you just do deodorant, I've been doing deodorant. I did deodorant the whole time in Costa Rica.
Really?
Yeah. I barely took a shower down there, too.
For the record, you don't do
antiperspirant.
You don't do deodorant.
No, I do.
You apply deodorant.
No, I do it too. After I apply it, I do it. You don't need antiperspirant. Now, some people think that antiperspirant causes Alzheimer's and stuff like that because of the, what is it, aluminum? That's
aluminum.
I don't necessarily know if that's true or not, but I was told that if you use deodorant, your body will adjust and quit sweating as much, and it'll just need to be deodorized, but not antiperspirant.
Because the theory is when you clog up those pores, not only will you get some form of cancer, a swarm of cancer. A swarm of it.
You don't want a swarm of it.
It will clog up your pores, and then your body will keep fighting to cool you off. It's like, I'm gonna get this.
You'll sweat out of somewhere else.
The pits are gonna
on
get
your cheeks or something.
The pits are gonna get moist, and I'm just gonna work harder to make it happen.
Maybe that's how it works.
What is your memory of the locker room? You didn't share any of yours.
I didn't think a lot about the locker room. you thought,
or gym class.
Well, yeah, but I think this is like a difference in our personality in the 5th grade.
Yeah.
You were like really anxious about the locker room. I was like,
oh yeah, who wouldn't be?
No, I mean, I was like, I'm not gonna change clothes. I mean, I'm not gonna get naked in here, but I'm gonna change clothes and then I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna dominate in Jailhouse or whatever the game we were playing, which was like a mixture of volleyball and
incarceration,
knockout. I was only concerned about the game.
Jailhouse was a fun freaking game.
I hated it when the bell rung and I had to.
Oh.
Yeah. Boy, those days. We should do that. We should have Jailhouse here.
We should. And this space is big enough for a jailhouse. Or Foursquare. Stevie wants to play Foursquare with the girls.
Does anybody get hit in the head with a ball in Foursquare?
I played Foursquare.
If you play it hard enough.
No, man. I want to do a Jailhouse. And then you'd make the half-court shot and everybody gets out.
Do you guys know what Jailhouse is, how it works? Okay, it's not just like Eddie doesn't know.
It's a game of dodgeball.
Eddie didn't go to elementary school.
Here it is. It's a game. You're on a basketball court.
It's right over.
And it's a game of dodgeball on each side of the court. And when you hit a person on the other team, they have to go get into the lane, into the paint, next to the paint,
box.
the box around the
just
goal.
Dodgeball.
No.
Okay.
Then when you get in there,
No.
if the other, then the other team, if I gotta bust my people in the paint, if I make a basket in the basketball
I thought it was
goal,
if you hit
all
the rim.
my people get out.
I thought it was if you hit the rim. It wasn't if you make a basket. That's a half-court shot.
Hit the rim.
Yeah, hit the rim.
Well, you had to go to the Jailhouse on the other side. So then now you're trying to throw and hit it, and then all your people get to come back.
And then as they're running back, you can still hit them, right?
Yeah.
But there was like safe.
So it was kind of like safe walk.
Yeah.
Safe walk. You can't.
Ain't no
back.
safe walk.
You
say safe walk, and you become a target.
It was kind of like Pac-Man. The ghosts, and then the ghosts are let out when you hit the rim in Pac-Man.
Yeah. You had to hit the rim.
In Pac-Man.
No. In Jailhouse. Anyway, let's do it. Let's play.
Right now.
Yeah.